What's going on, folks?
Yes!
Welcome back to the No Home Thoughts Podcast.
Uh-huh.
We're your host, Amrai.
It's Bri.
And on today's episode, it's been a while since we did this.
It's been a while.
But we got to jump into it. We got to talk about sports.
Sports.
The NFL is going on right about now.
Yes.
But they've pretty much used and exhausted all options at this point when it comes to Corona with certain teams. Because some teams already had their byes. So it's like, what do you do? Hopefully it doesn't happen. What do you do if the Broncos get an infection? What do you do if the Titans? What do you do if who just came off their bye? The Chargers, the Lions.
Yeah. Well,
so this is one of the most unique NFL seasons since I've been alive. I'm pretty sure it is of all time, except for when they were playing during the war times and stuff like that. But this is a lot for them to navigate through.
Yeah, I don't know. Well, first they should have started off with just a bubble. You know what I mean? Because that would have helped out everything. But the staff is getting it. That's the biggest thing with the NFL. It's not more so the players. It was more the staff that was affected with the corona. And once you get hit on the corona, and even if you it don't have to be like you have it, but if you came in contact, they put you on the COVID list, and that's just like
you might as well have had it,
right?
When it comes to playing,
right? As far as playing, so I just told you just a minute ago that they said the entire offensive line of the Oakland Raiders.
They sent them home, right?
They pretty much on the corona list. So it's just like, what do? You know what I mean? And
I did see that they've been changing schedules like mad, man. It's kind of hard to keep up sometimes because while you're working and stuff. But when I drafted the players, Austin Eckler had a week 11 bye, and then they were just on a bye. So now I'm like, okay, it's kind of good in one sense because. He's injured, so that was a week that he didn't even play, so I get an extra game as opposed to waiting. But it's like
that's true, but that kind of like throw you off because that's for fantasy.
Yeah.
For, that's you select your players based off of buys and all that. Because you don't. It was times that I'd be like, oh, I could get him. Even he a good player, but I have a player in that position, and they both gonna have buys at the same time. So it's kind of like, well, damn. So I mean it affected a lot. The biggest thing is like just the players' safety. Yeah. We it's not. I mean, we seen Cam, that kid. Man, I don't know.
The Cam before COVID was the man. I mean, he wasn't throwing the ball the greatest, but I mean, it's not all. When you have certain players, it's not all about them throwing the ball when they're that special at other things.
Right. You already know. I just said, like, I don't give a damn if you don't never throw the ball as a quarterback. If you come back,
drives going.
I'm about to say this, but a lot of people don't like it. I said that about Tim Tebow. Tim Tebow was a terrible throwing quarterback, but for some reason, Tim Tebow won some games.
Wow, not Tim Tebow.
Yes.
Tim Tebow. Oh my God. Tim Tebow. Man, Tim Tebow.
You watched that Denver game?
He was trash.
You watched that Denver and Steelers game when he hit, what's the ball across the middle?
Demaryius Thomas. That's the corner or the safety took a terrible angle, number one. Yeah. Number two, Did you watch? That was a terrible game to watch. Yeah, Tim Tebow was, but it shows the effectiveness when you can use your legs some, but you need to throw the ball a little bit, as you can see,
just slightly. I mean, but the whole thing is like, what's the guy named Murray against the Cowboys? He didn't have his. He was like 9 for 24.
I'm like, who the hell's Murray?
Yeah,
duh.
But he had
Kyler Murray.
Yeah, he had an awesome game.
He was running them ragged. Running them ragged.
Hold up. You know, when somebody is cooking you that bad, as far as like quarterback with their legs, they look faster.
Yeah, he looked quick as hell.
Wait, I know this guy's not this fast to the point that like your safeties and your corners wasn't getting to him fast enough. I'm like, he's sliding and going out of bounds, stretching the ball out. I'm like, well,
and guess what? Having that running quarterback, it's a backbreaker because you got to watch the run. But guess what? He's a quarterback. So eventually he's going to throw the ball, and that's the backbreaker. You finally contain him, then he throws the ball to DeAndre Hopkins. And you're like, come on, man.
It's no point now having immobile
quarterback.
Yeah. I mean,
you got to be the most accurate quarterback for it to matter now.
Tom Brady, that's it. I mean,
and it's got to be on another level than that now. In this
era, you got to be way better.
You got to be able to be eyes closed, be able to throw the ball down the field.
What's the guy name from the Jets?
Sam Darnold.
But they start making him run.
Bum.
Yeah, I mean, Yeah.
Well, you know what? It's not fair because that head coach yeah.
They don't have absolutely nothing.
Why do teams take so long to fire certain people? Like, why do they take so long? Like, I always say this all the time. I'm not for nobody losing their job because as men, we're providers too. So I'm not for nobody losing their job. Okay. Except when you're that effing bad.
Yeah, they are playing. They playing for the first pick. They knew that coming in because that's why they was able.
That's why he's still the head coach.
Yeah. They knew that. But now this is my thing. The guy, the first pick that's coming out. See, and that's the thing that kills you, because the Jets is not like we can sit here and say like the Jets is a quarterback away. They don't have a receiver.
They're a quarterback away from being a 5-win team, I think. I got faith in them. They're a quarterback away.
5 wins
from being a 5-win team.
That still mean no playoffs.
That's still 5. Still might be 5 more wins than they get this year.
What will help them to make it at least 8 wins?
They need another receiver that could take the top off. I love Jameson Crowder though. They need another receiver to take the top off.
Okay.
But we haven't seen how Denzel Mims looks, so we gotta give him a chance. But F Denzel Mims.
Okay.
To be frankly, they need a tight end. I don't know what's up with Chris Herndon, but it seemed like he had like a promising season, like 2 seasons ago now.
Yeah, yeah.
They need, and the biggest thing, they gotta fix that offensive line. Like you gotta
get you a mobile quarterback.
A few resources.
Get you a mobile quarterback. You don't have to work. You don't have to spend so much on offensive line.
You still need to.
Well, to a degree.
Yeah, because you want to control the line of scrimmage.
Because offensive line does make a difference.
These defensive ends is running 4-3, so.
I mean, you go back and you.
Eventually, you gonna get caught, and you might get caught. Andrew Luck got caught, and he got caught one too many times, and he's like, yeah, I'm stepping away.
Andrew Luck. He's soft.
Oh no!
He was playing.
No,
he was playing on a high part of his career when he came back from injury, and he was playing on a high part of his career and decided to retire.
I don't think he's soft at all. That dude was getting obliterated behind that.
Not his comeback year. His comeback year,
no, but he got beat upside the head.
I mean, they had maybe the best offensive line that year.
Yeah, but he already got beat up. Look how Evander Holyfield is now.
Hey, man. You know what you was getting yourself into.
Exactly.
He knew when he was coming in. They was in rebuild.
He probably watched the Evander Holyfield interview and was like, maybe I should retire about now.
Listen, he knew. He said, damn, no Peyton Manning. So they want me to come straight in. They didn't have a good offensive line at that time. They ain't have nothing.
And he came straight in.
He came in
to the NFL. He
he actually
a few times.
Yeah, I know. I mean, but they was pretty decent. I mean, and I think, Phillip Rivers is fried. I mean, I like him as a person. Like, I would love to meet him, but he is like at this point of time in his career, he need to know that he is the handoff guy. Hand the ball off.
He's still gunslinging.
And he guarantee you can put this on a over and under. Every week he throw a pick. If not, he throw at least one or two. And the same thing for the boy from Jones. They call him what's called Dimes. I don't even
Danny
know.
Dimes.
Watch.
Danny Dimes.
They going up against the Eagles and watch. Watch what I tell you.
Give us a few gifts, Danny.
Oh, he gonna get you plenty. But Carson Wentz like to turn the ball over too.
Carson Wentz has become he always was a fumbler.
Yeah, he was always a fumbler.
But now he's turning the ball over. He's throwing picks now this year. I think he had 7 last year.
Yeah.
All of last year? Come on. Carson got
I know it was but see, that's what happened when they put you.
We don't have an offensive line.
Yeah. But he
can run. He ain't.
See, at first I was going to say the offensive line is overrated, but because if you mobile, but that's a damn lie. Because we could go back and look at Russell Wilson when he was getting his head knocked off. We can definitely go back.
It held the Seahawks back. They could probably have another. No, you know what?
No,
there's a reason they don't have another championship.
Right. Well, you got the Pittsburgh Steelers. Big Ben was actually he was the most sacked quarterback, and Green Bay those years, and they still went to the Super Bowl. I think they did win. I think that year that Pittsburgh played the Cardinals, that was the worst off. Well, they gave up the most sacks.
Yeah, because they played the Eagles sometime in the regular season, and I was like, if we make it to the Super Bowl, we might as well.
I remember that game. It was like, what, 13-9 or something? Yeah. Listen, that was when B-Dog flew.
Yeah.
That's when B-Dog flew. I had him. Somebody asked
buddy.
B-Dog one of my favorite players, man. I'm a Cowboy fan, but I mean, you can't.
All-timer.
Yeah, you can't deny talent. When he was on the ground, he like jumped up in the air, like flew, and chopped the ball out of Big Ben's hand. I said, I said, man, I bet you he can still play right now. I bet you. I mean, not
at a high level,
but he could get out there.
You can find somewhere to put B.
And I don't understand why he's not even a coach. Cause I'll be watching a game and wanting to bang my hand up against the wall.
Yeah, B-Dog and Ray Lewis can get you hyped.
Yeah, Ray Lewis had you too emotional, man. I ain't gonna lie. Ray Lewis had you. He make you want to die on the field. Like he be like, he said, look at your partner next to you. Look at him. You gotta be willing to die for him today. I be like, damn.
We gotta die today?
Today? Damn, I didn't sign up to die, right? Like, die?
I know eventually it's gonna happen, but can we put it off?
But damn. They not paying enough for that, Ray. Ray, that's why everybody used to call him Crazy Ray, but some players can will you a win, man. Mm-hmm. And B-Dog can, it's just that B-Dog wasn't in the best system. Ray Lewis controlled the system.
Well, the other side of the ball for Dog. For Dog failed him.
Yeah. Well, B-Dog, he didn't win that Super Bowl.
No, he didn't, because his non-Hall of Fame quarterback couldn't get it done. His non-Hall of Fame quarterback.
No, I'm talking about with the Broncos. I thought.
Oh, yeah. Wait.
I don't think. I think. I'm not sure.
I can't remember because he.
I don't think. I know. I think he missed out on that one. He retired right.
Yeah.
He retired right before they won the Super Bowl.
Right before he got Peyton, or was Peyton on his team? He just,
we got
to look that up.
You gotta go look for that one.
But let me ask you.
Mm-hmm.
After 6 weeks of the season, who was the most impressive team?
The damn Corona. Because the Corona ain't losing. I got the most impressive team is, I'm going to say, to be completely honest, the Green Bay Packers.
They just got spanked.
I know they lost, but that was against the GOAT.
Nah, they ain't lose. They ain't lose. They did not lose. They got their heads taken off.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah. Tom pat him on the head. Nice try, buddy.
But I mean, they still dealing with injuries and all that. I think Green Bay for the East. I mean, for the NFC, Green Bay Packers is going to be the team to beat.
Not Russ.
Oh shit! Damn. I'm sorry. Take that back.
Okay.
Take that back. I'm so sorry.
And they talking about getting AB.
I'm sorry. We got to pay some bills. That was my fault. I had a
brain cramp.
Yeah, that was definitely that was diarrhea. That was bad. That's who they're gonna be playing each other. Maybe
Green Bay, Seattle.
Yeah,
Tampa ain't got nothing to say about that.
Nah. Tom Brady gets
the GOAT.
Yeah, he is the GOAT. But that offensive line is pretty solid. The run game is not that good at all.
Nah, my man's starting to come through now.
I don't care. Give us some time.
He's starting to come through now.
See me in December.
And they feeding him the ball.
See me in December.
Ronald Jones. I forgot Fournette was even on the team now because they giving the ball to Jones.
Trent Richardson. You know, this guy.
No, a little bit better than Trent. Dang.
Only reason why he a little bit better than Trent is because
a lot bit better than Trent. Trent is.
I can't stand either one of them. It's like they take too long to run the ball. Get the ball and hit the damn hole. It's like they gotta gather it. They get it, gather themselves, and then punch. Like, come on, man. Get it. It's all in one motion. Hit it. Boom. Somebody there, run them over. They are big. But yeah, no.
Seattle, Green
Bay.
And the AFC.
Well, you already know one team. The second team, man, I'm gonna go with the Tennessee Titans.
I cannot argue with you on that one because
I just think that they got the formula. When you got a back that move like him,
when you got a head coach with the mindset Vrabel has, and he comes from New England.
Yep.
Now we always talk about New England because we hear the players on TV, the former players on TV, and you get disgusted with New England, all the championships. I don't feel that way. If you won those championships, if you won 8 in a row, you deserve it. I don't be like, I hate that team because of that.
Right.
I just hate you because you're not my team.
Right.
But all the respects in the world. And that is a smart organization from top to bottom. And once Vrabel went over and started coaching the Titans, look how everybody took off. Everybody took off. That team,
you do not want to play them. I mean, everybody's seen that last year. You seen they retired. Well, I ain't gonna say they retired Tom Brady, but
they almost did.
Yeah, they almost did.
They broke up the Patriots.
They did because they was all frustrated. They said, "Well, damn, we can't be this bad." Yeah, y'all was that. Tennessee was just that good. Mm-hmm. They got the formula. Everybody on that team is big.
Everybody on that team is big, and they come to play old school football. We go on smash mouth.
They lost.
You don't hear smash mouth enough.
They lost that last game to Houston, right?
No.
They won in overtime.
They won in overtime.
Okay. And they beat Buffalo, right?
And they beat Buffalo. And no. They spanked Buffalo.
Yeah. They took that O from Buffalo.
Yeah. Somebody O had to go. Yeah. And it was Buffalo.
Yeah. Yeah, they got.
Not only that, they was on the COVID list. Like they ain't practiced. They ain't seen each other. Well, they practiced and got themselves in trouble. But after that, they ain't seen each other in 2 weeks.
They need to take a look at that. They out here giving out the corona, goddamn it. And now they winning games, man. And you know something else about the corona, just to say, it's people that's giving out false reports. Because remember, it was a false report going out for the Saints.
Oh, you talking about false positives?
Yeah. Like, come on, man. Like, now they playing dirty. Like, yeah, you know Drew Brees might got it. I mean, just like, come on, man. He good.
So the AFC Championship is set.
Yeah, I would say the Kansas City Chiefs
versus the Tennessee Titans.
The Tennessee Titans.
And then the NFC Packers Seahawks.
Packers Seahawks. And I will tell you who's going to be in the Super Bowl.
Yeah, we can do that. Go ahead. Who you got?
Seahawks versus Tennessee.
Now we gonna do this. This is week 6. We gonna revisit this.
Who? I called it last year. Who was gonna win the Super Bowl?
I think we both called that. I think that was kind of easy.
Yeah, that was kind of easy.
Who they played, we both got wrong.
Yeah, I think this might be Tennessee year. This might be Tennessee year. It's too perfect because now keep in mind this is the one big thing that I'm going to remind you. Playoffs come. First game, second game, your starting quarterback, coronaless. You're done. See, now
at that point, I think you got to postpone the game.
No.
You got to postpone the game.
No.
You got to postpone the game.
They out here dropping Corona chips and people juices and stuff.
If I'm Tennessee, I'm like, we're not coming.
No, I mean,
we're not coming
because anybody
you might not get another chance at a Super Bowl.
Then be in the bubble.
Oh no, they gotta have a playoff. Now that you mentioned it, they have to have a playoff.
Yeah,
bubble.
you can't play around. You can't play around like that because
I'm telling you, I'm not going out there. If Ryan Tannehill is on the COVID list, I'm not playing. I don't care what you say. And what you gonna do? You gonna give us a forfeit? It'll be the biggest black eye in NFL history.
Yeah, I don't think
forfeit.
Yeah, I don't think that's gonna like
you postponed regular season games.
Right.
You gonna postpone my playoff games so my quarterback can play because I'm not going out there.
But then you gotta postpone for 14 days.
Postpone it.
Well, it all depends on when he's.
Guess who's gonna show up and watch that postponed playoff game? Everybody who was gonna be there the 2 weeks earlier.
Who you got?
Let's see. I definitely got the Seahawks.
Give me 2 and 2.
I got the Seahawks.
Okay.
I want to go exactly with your route, so let me really think about this. Seahawks, Russ is at the top of my list.
Bro.
Seahawks. Well, you know what? It's kind of hard. Nah, I'm not just gonna pick just because. Like I got Tennessee, Kansas City in the AFC, and I got the Seahawks. I got the Seahawks retiring the GOAT.
Damn.
And then Seahawks, Kansas City.
Seahawks, Kansas City.
Seahawks, Kansas City.
Damn. You don't think Tennessee could beat the Chiefs?
I think they can. No, I think they can. But I'm going with my narrative I had in the beginning of the year for right now.
It's back to back. It's not gonna be easy.
It's not gonna be easy, but I got them going back to back.
Yeah, I said back to back, but I don't think so.
I got them going back to back.
It's extremely hard.
It's extremely hard, but there's a guy. They got this guy on their team named Patrick Mahomes, and I'm calling it early. He might be the new GOAT.
Tennessee got this guy on their team
named Derrick Henry.
You remember the book John Henry?
Yeah.
Yeah, and he went up. Yeah, that's this guy. This guy is a wreck. And keep in mind, depending on where the game is played, because they're undefeated. Tennessee, right?
Mm-hmm.
The Chiefs is not. They lost to the Raiders. They got smashed, bro.
No.
They got smashed. So now, if you got to go play in Tennessee, come January, February, depending on how this Corona thing goes.
Depending on how Corona goes.
Do you really want to go up, get pounded, get punched in the mouth? Because the Chiefs' defense is really their offense. Their offense is so good, but if you can't get on the field, that's how you beat them. And they coach by the right coach.
The right coach, definitely. But they just added another weapon.
Who?
The Chiefs. I'm waiting to see how that turns out. Because the screen game, Andy will kill you with the screen game.
Who?
Now they got...
Who they just added?
Le'Veon.
Oh my God, I forgot all about that.
Yeah.
Oh, damn it.
Yeah. So, we might be able to keep you off the field because though if he still, I think he lost a step because he lost a year, then he went to the Jets. But it seems like everybody once they leave the Jets,
you had to leave. You had to lose a step.
Yeah, well, you had to. But once you leave the Jets, everybody gets invigorated.
But it all
once you leave
depends.
Adam Gates, everybody gets invigorated.
But keep in mind, he is probably one of the best receiving running backs of all time.
That's why I said they got
so
another weapon. I got Hilaire in the backfield.
Right.
I could hand it off to him. I got Tyreek Hill taking the top off the defense.
And you got that other guy that you don't know what's the boy name?
Hardman.
I can't listen.
I got Le'Veon Bell. It could be a screen to, and we didn't even name Jason. I'm about to call boy Jason Kelsey. We didn't even name Kelsey.
And then if all fails, the
Sammy
quarterback.
Watkins.
No, the quarterback can take the hell off.
The quarterback can take off, and then there's still Sammy Watkins. There's still Robinson.
I mean, you just got to keep them off the field.
I'm still naming offensive weapons.
I know.
And the supposed starting running back this year opted out this season.
You just got to stay on the ground,
mess
man.
around and get a three-peat.
You just got to get physical, man. That's
yeah. If you out physical them, I think. And knock on wood, no significant injuries because people are going to get injured. No significant injuries because that's going to change all of our picks, no matter who they are. I mean, Russ goes out. Who's their backup?
Do you really want to know?
Nope. But that guy ain't taking them to the Super Bowl.
Geno Smith.
Oh, Geno Smith is their backup?
Yeah.
We're going to end the show right there, folks. Sports. We ain't done that in a long time, but yeah.